For centuries, humans have believed and debated whether aliens exist. So far, we haven't heard this speech for real. If I put the radio on.
My fellow Americans, a historic and unprecedented event has occurred. The question of whether or not we're alone in the universe has been answered.
Could you imagine the panic? One thing we do know is that aliens do exist in Hollywood. So what is the must-watch alien invasion movies?
It's probing time.
Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me. My name is Carl. Today's video is the top 10 alien invasion movies to watch. And there are lots of them out there. Probably the newest one would be Nope from 2022. So we are talking alien invasion movies. These are aliens that have entered Earth's atmosphere. That is the reason why Alien, the movie, does not come into my top 10 list. Please subscribe for more crazy videos if you can. And also get involved in the comments as well. I'd love to know for this video, what are your own top 2 alien invasion movies? As I said, there are a lot of movies out there.
Sir, I think you should listen to this. Spy job.
Boys from air traffic res say the skies are clear.
It's the real thing. A radio signal from another world.
Before we get started, please do remember this isn't the right list. It's just my personal opinion and just a bit of fun. Now, I do have 2 honourable mentions. These are alien invasion movies that are good, but not good enough to make my top 10 list. The first one is District 9 from 2009, and the story is about an extraterrestrial race that is forced to live in slum-like conditions on Earth. I did see that one at the cinema, and it is quite a good movie to watch if you have not seen that one already. The second honourable mention, this one could have quite easily gone straight in to my top 10 list, and it is Men in Black, starring Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones. Okay, let's begin this top 10 list, starting with number 10. Number 10, this movie has a special place in my heart. I saw this movie at the cinema with 2 friends, Trevor and Jason, and at the time of this movie being released, we used to go crop circling, and I remember seeing these crop circles for real, in real life, and I do remember the higher up you went, the better you would see the pattern of this crop circle, and it was just such good fun. Sadly, this movie did not have a very good ending, and I'm talking about Signs from 2002, starring Mel Gibson. The story is about a guy called Graham, played by Mel Gibson, who lives on a farm with his family when a crop circle appears overnight. I did like the way this movie showed us from a farmer's point of view about a crop circle appearing on their land.
Machine can bend a stalk of corn over without breaking it.
Can't be by hand, it's too perfect.
Number 9, this one is a remake directed by Steven Spielberg, stars Tom Cruise, War of the Worlds from 2005.
That is so weird. The wind is blowing toward the storm. It's okay. Lightning doesn't strike twice.
Where's the thunder?
Number 8 is a movie from 1982, John Carpenter's The Thing, starring Kurt Russell, and the story is about a research team in the Antarctic when an alien being falls from the sky and begins to hunt them.
12 men have just discovered something. For 100,000 years, it was buried in the snow and ice. Now it has found a place to live. Inside. Where no one can see it or hear it.
Number 7. This movie is another remake. It's due to get its 4K release very soon. Invasion of the Body Snatchers from 1978. The story follows a group of people that discover that the human race is being replaced one by one with clones that are devoid from any emotion. Number 6. Oh, I just had to include this movie. He's certainly a different kind of alien. From 2011, it stars the best duo out there in movies, Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. This movie is called Paul. The story follows two comic book buffs that decide to take a road trip to Area 51 and they bump into an alien being pursued by the FBI. This is just it's just funny to watch this movie. If you have not seen this movie, Paul, definitely check this one out.
What's the matter, Clive? There is an alien in the kitchenette making bagels and coffee. Did you want tea? No, I don't want tea.
Ooh, Marmite.
Number 5. Again, this movie has special memories for me. I remember walking to the video shop back in the day, hiring this out on VHS with my mum and dad. It stars Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's from 1987. You all know this movie, and it's called Predator.
What's got Billy so spooked? There's something out there waiting for us, and it ain't no man.
Number 4, I've chosen a movie that is borderline horror stroke alien. And I remember seeing this movie back on the cinema in 1998. I had a lot of fun with a first time watch at the cinema. Admittedly, watching it again, it's probably not as good. It stars Josh Hartnett, Elijah Wood, and it's called The Faculty. And the story follows a group of students that suspect that the teaching staff are actually aliens intent on making the students their victims. Number 3, we are into the big top 3. This is where it gets a little bit more serious on those alien invasion movies. Can you see a pattern forming here? Who is the best director out there for sci-fi movies? It's got to be Steven Spielberg. This movie I've chosen at number 3. Again, it has so many memories for me. As a kid, sitting down in front of the TV, it was always on TV back in the late 70s, early 80s. It's a movie from 1977, obviously directed by Steven Spielberg. I'll give you a clue. That's right, Close Encounters of the Third Kind. The story follows a guy called Roy Neary, who's an everyday worker from Indiana, but his life changes after an encounter with a UFO. Number 2, I've chosen probably the most realistic alien invasion movie ever made, and it's quite a recent movie. I remember this movie in the national newspaper. The adverts, it was huge, it was everywhere. It just showed half a ship, which we didn't really know was a ship, over New York City. And I remember looking at these adverts thinking, what is this movie? There was nothing. It never said what the movie was, just the picture. For quite a few weeks, then obviously we knew that this movie was called Independence Day. I saw this one on the big screen back in 1996, and I'm so pleased I did. So Independence Day, starring Will Smith, comes in at number 2.
I really don't think they flew 90 billion light years to start a fight.
God, I hope they bring back Elvis.
Number 1. Oh, you're never going to guess what I've stuck in as number 1 for my all-time favourite alien invasion movies. Of course, he is a friendly alien. Any ideas? The next one might give it away. Again, directed by Steven Spielberg, E.T. It's one of my favourite movies. It's a classic because you can still watch it today.
What's happening?
The Call.
E.T. Phone home.
And number one is E.T., directed by Steven Spielberg from 1982. So that's my top 10 alien invasion movies. We've had a bit of everything. We've had a nasty aliens, we've had friendly aliens, we've had funny aliens as well. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my top 10 alien invasion movies. If you like this video, please do give it a like. Also, don't forget to share and subscribe if you can. And also let me know in the comments what your top 2 alien invasion movies are. Thank you so much, guys. I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.